Have you got enough money for your pension? Do you know what you need to live comfortably? Found this very interesting article today. So I want to share with you some numbers, why I do what I do in the hope that it helps somebody out there. Okay, so um, I found this. This is from the BBC and it's called Pension UK. I don't know if they're an organisation or what, but they a new report suggests by Pensions UK suggested that if termed a moderate what it termed a moderate lifestyle costs 32,700 for one person, right? 45,400 for two, but only about 23% of the working population would reach such a level, right? And with bills going up, I'm guessing this is going more crazy. If we come down here, look, so for two people, right, a minimum 22,500, a moderate 45,400, and a comfortable lifestyle in pension 62,700. How many people out there have that have that ready to come in? Not that many, I can tell you, according to this report. I think it was 9% of people could potentially reach that. Here you go, 9% were in line to get to that level, right? So you're going to want to make up some of the shortfall, right? There's going to be a massive, massive, massive demand for that. In fact, people in jobs now, let alone pension, are looking to supplement their incomes. So there's tons of places you can go, tons of competition, as it were. So this is a website called NPros, and it's a home business directory, and there are about 1,400 companies on here because I put it into AI and asked it to count it up. So there's about 1,400 right places you can go to start working on a side hustle, right? So which one do you pick? Why do I do what I do? Now, this is what I kind of like to think, right? So first of all, let me just tell you, look, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not a financial advice. I'm just a regular guy and I'm sorting out my own stuff and I'm sharing it with you so you understand why I do what I do. So that's 62,000. It equates to 84,600 US dollars. And I say US dollars because it tends to be kind of, if you do any of these home businesses, a lot of them are based in America or they work on dollars because it's kind of the global currency. I already said, look, there's tons of options you can go. So one of the things I like is it's a service that can help all of those people, right? All of those people in their side hustles and their home business, home businesses. What do they need to know? They need to know how to get customers. They need to know how to generate traffic, how to generate leads. They need support. They want somewhere they can go and vent or somebody they can talk to or learn from people that in the case that I'm talking about, 6 and 7 figure earners share what they do, right? And you can ask them questions and interact with them, right? So this is a recurring service and it pays as much as $128 per month commission, right? It's 80% commissions it pays. So it's about $160 a month, but it pays 128. So if we look at this bit here, how many customers do I need to never worry again, right? Now, when I say that, you have to maintain, right? Because people come, people go. This is one of the only things there's two things I've done where people leave and come back, right? This is one of them, right? And there's lots of places you can get distracted, but people quite a lot of the time come back to this one. Why? Because it's not strictly, it is a biz op, it has a business opportunity attached to it, but it's not strictly a biz op. It's providing, you know, an email service, page builders, support, super AI tools that will distribute your content for you. And now they've just launched a fantastic built-in traffic system and it has its own referral system, a turnkey system that is brilliant, right? It works really well. So how many customers would you need? 84,600 a year. So if we divide that by 12 months, okay, and then divide by that $128, you could, right, 55 customers, right? So because it's recurring, right, you don't need to keep adding new people in all the time, right? It's recurring. As long as these people stay, it has a high retention rate. It's very good. And like I say, I want to be clear, you will need to maintain and still keep doing a bit. But once you've got your 55 customers in, that's it. Now might say, yeah, well, that's great. And I love 80% commissions and all that's really good, but I can join this network marketing opportunity and now I'm making off other people. And that is True, and I'm not knocking network marketing. I've done very well out of network marketing. But the problem with network marketing is you then become reliant on other people. Here, you're not. So if you want to go and make it, you can go and make it happen. When it comes to network marketing, it's a lot harder because you can work as hard as you want, but if the people below you don't produce, right, then that doesn't serve you any favors. It just becomes a massive waste of time. And I've been there. So for me, yes, network marketing, but it's one income stream, right? So this here is my preferred income stream because it's recurring, because it pays a decent amount on the monthly, because it's 80% commissions rather than that 80% being spread amongst people that might not ever do anything to earn you more. That's why I love this one. And like I stress, this this product, this service is aimed at helping people in home business, right? So all of those 1,400 companies have probably all got at least 1,000 reps in. Some of them I know have got hundreds of thousands of reps, right? So there's a big audience that can do with this. Now the problem is if you're brand new and you need to make money fast, getting to those 55 customers isn't necessarily going to happen like ASAP. So another income stream we have, this is a higher ticket, but it's mid-ticket, right? And you can earn commissions from $100 all the way up to $2,000 with this one. And this is a bit more what I would call a franchise, right? This is like a franchise operation. So we'll call it franchise. Now, 84,000, was it 600? Yeah, 84,600 divided by the top level, which is where a lot of people go to the top level. Honestly, it's surprising, okay? But if you're going to invest in like a franchise, you pay 5, 10, 15, 20, 100K, right? So this is very reasonable, right? So 100% commissions paid instantly. You pay, in this case, at the 2,000 level, it's a $400 lifetime access to license to sell their products. Okay. Franchise, so if we put at the $2,000 level, whoops, $2,000 level, only 42.3. So let's call it 43 customers a year. Right. Now, again, are you going to go and get these 43 customers today? No. So then you're going to have to keep promoting and keep working, and there's nothing wrong with that because you get into a groove, and this product can help you with that if you've got that as well. And this is why we work the two together, right? This is a meaningful income. You can do a lot with $2,000, right? You can do a lot with 128, but not near as much as that. But these are one time and these are recurring. So together, these two are what we do. And we've done very well with this one. It works very well. And the owner is very hands-on at making this work. And it also has a sales team, right? So if somebody wants to speak to somebody, has questions, you don't have to do it. We don't have to do it. That's all handled by them, right? Income stream number 3, I'm going to put up to you. But in the vein of what we're just talking about here, right? There's a new thing happening on the 8th, right? Postingpilot.ai, and I just want to show it. So I've been doing this now for about 16 years probably now, and I can tell you one of the biggest problems that you have is that people get overwhelmed. They stare at a blank screen. They don't know what to do. They don't have time for training. They don't want to do training. They just want it to work. And as attention spans are getting shorter and shorter because of AI and social media, it's just getting worse. So we met a very clever chap. He's actually the son of a guy who's made over 60 million online. Again, not a financial advisor here, not an income claim, that's not to brag or boast. But his son helps him with his business, and his son Matthew is an AI whiz, right? And he produced this amazing tool, and we said, well, could you do this with it, right? Because we know people get stuck. So this one here, it's amazing because you just basically go weekly plan, okay, build my week. So you give it information about you and your business once, and then it can create a week's worth of posts for you anytime. And it does a value post, it does a story post, it does authority, it does an engagement post to work with the socials and what they want. There's a soft invite to let you know, to get people to ask for information maybe. It talks about the community, and there's like a reflection on why we do things. Like this would be like almost like a reflection kind of value-based video, right? And a lot of people, what they do is they just promote, 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 promote. And I liken it to when you get a magazine and you open it and there's just full of like leaflets for adverts. What do? Usually you pick them up, put them in the bin, right? You don't even look at them. Could people become blind to it, right? So this is designed not only to just create a week's worth of post with a click, with one click, right? It also puts it in the right order where it's not all just a hard sell, right? Okay, so this one it does have, and you can see I've been using it down here, look, right? So this one does have, right, an affiliate side to it, and you could do well with the affiliate side of it. But for me, right, this is what you can use to promote whatever business you're in now or want to be in or will be in the future or however many you're going to be in, because multiple income streams are good. You can earn a nice high ticket one with this one, and you can earn a fantastic recurring income with this one. And also, what I like is I've spent years like being the leader, as it were, and trying to help people and answer all their questions and provide training and be at the front all the time, right? Well, these guys are live 5 days a week. I don't need to do that anymore, right? Because they can do it better than I can. It's run by two seven-figure earners, right, who are very experienced. I think, they've been going like, I know one of the people that teaches on a Tuesday has been doing this 26 years, right? So if you're interested in any of this, you know what to do. Reach out to me or whoever shared this video with you. We can share with you what these are. If you want to get on the wait list for this, the week's worth of content tool, it also does viral videos. You might have seen some if you check my profile, right? But if you go to postingpilot.ai, you can get on the wait list for this one now and then see what happens on the 8th when it goes live, okay? So I hope you found that video useful. I hope it's got you thinking about your pension, okay, what you could do about it. This is what I'm doing about it. You might have your own solution, but I just wanted to get this out there, get it out of my head, and let you have a think about what might work for you. Okay, speak soon.